Recording it now. You know,
let's catch these fucking assholes up.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
No.
Killing Esports, Inglewood, SNERDAPERDS,
Hey,
Red Terran, Blue Protoss, making a game. 4 minutes into it. Nobody gives a shit.
INSANITYwOLF, Red Terran. Yeah, top right. We're seeing a block off here. The reason why we didn't start at the beginning is because I'm live casting this, drunk as fuck, and I have 4 viewers, which is a lot.
Yeah, and spoiler alert, nothing has happened in this game so far.
Yeah, so, you know, if you're seeing this on YouTube, it's not really much of a disservice. We're seeing this this little SCV scouting the wrong way.
Dude, I just poured a shot on top of another shot and just made a mess on my desk.
Oh, man. I ran out of whiskey like 10 minutes ago.
That was like an hour ago.
Well, I don't know, but I'm blacked out.
At least you ran out of it because you were drinking it first.
Yeah.
So Terran taking a early factory out. Don't know if that's going to be mech play or early starport to support bio units. We'll have to wait and see. How many gas does he have?
He has.
He took gas. Okay, he's definitely doing something gas heavy then. So that could still be either one though. He could be throwing down a starport and maybe doing banshees or something. We'll have to wait and see. Warp gate technology on its way for the Protoss. And you have fucking fraps. You have it in the corner again. You turn on the FPS meter.
No, I didn't. It just automatically comes up. We're seeing 4 gates here, and
Jesus, is it a 4 gate? Yeah, it is a 4 gate. Not even a 3-gate robo, like a man.
Hey,
Alright, so fucking cheese dick 4 gate gonna happen. Surprise, surprise. We'll see a pro take off pretty soon. Start throwing down proxy pylons in a couple locations across the map so you can be an asshole and warp in close to home. Well, far from home. Close to INSANITYwOLF's home. INSANITYwOLF, bad at scouting. Worst scouter I've ever seen. Getting there the last place on the map. I mean, he could have gone the other way and he would have just found it immediately if he wasn't so bad, but he's gonna do this anyway. No expansion down early on, but he's going to run right past his Zealot and Stalker and try and see what he can see. Check his vision. Did he see any warp gates there? He probably saw the close two. But likely didn't find
he saw one.
Okay, so that tells him nothing. So he's probably going to have to come back and confirm that, or at least throw down a bunker just to be safe. So he's making Raven at home, so he's going Sky Terran. That's pretty cool. I like early Raven. Making more Marines, though, adding on, what is that, Tech Lab to his factory, so maybe throwing out... What goes with Raven? Freaking Thor? I mean, Thor Raven? That'd be cool. Oh, no, he's making tanks, so he's just going to get Siege Tech.
Oh, no, see, we're seeing that proxy pylon come down, but he brought defense with him.
Yeah, that's not abnormal. It's kind of a useful timing sometimes, depending on how greedy the opponent is going. An early Zealot and Stalker can sometimes get some damage done.
And the one Marine gets tore down immediately.
Oh, you're fucking way ahead of me on this stream delay. I was like, what Marine? Oh, that Marine.
Oh, well, who cares?
Alright, so Siege Tech still like a good 30, 40 seconds away. Bunch of SCVs coming out to auto-repair just in case LEET tries to knock this front door down for the Terran. He's well prepared, though, and he's just buying time for siege mode. As soon as that comes up, this is going to be thwarted for the most part, especially with that much repair going on. What's that, like half a dozen, eight Marines? That's a good amount of damage, and they're still coming out. Protoss back at home. He's stocking up money. Looks like he's going to expand. He's sitting on 400 minerals. He's got nothing but an observer coming out, but not moving anything into position to throw down an expansion, so maybe just bad at macro. Now he's got 4 warp gates ready to go, so there's no excuse for not using those right now.
No, he's building proxies, though. He's going to be warping in troops. He's checking on this expansion right here. He sees nothing, except a spider mine or 2, 3.
Spider mine, that's in this game.
Oh, whatever.
That's the siege tank back there shelling from the high ground.
Whatever, Stargate 1, or StarCraft 1.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay. So no vultures on the map either. So he's got a couple of tanks out. They're going to siege up, and he's going to push that back really easily. Banshee coming out as well.
Why is he running? What the fuck? Marine.
Just seeing if he's out there still, probably. Because Marines aren't very expensive. They're pretty... disposable, so no big deal there. I'm really concerned about this Protoss. 800 minerals closing in, and he's just going to make another observer, which is going to get shot down because that Raven's sitting there with all the detection that he needs with a bunch of Marines. But yeah, just not macroing, not doing anything.
Wow, map hacks, huh? You mad? You know, the banter here. I'm gonna.
Why does he think? Why does he think he's map hacking? He's had observers out. Maybe he didn't notice there was an observer out, but there was. So yeah, he's getting a bit of everything. I like the Raven, the Banshee. I want to see what he wants to do with that. He's gonna poke down with one tank. Okay.
No, he's bringing in his whole army, and
Yeah.
we're seeing a melee here. That tank goes down. He's
PDD goes down. That's gonna nullify a shitload of damage coming out of these stalkers. As you can see, their cool little laser beams are being sucked right up in that PDD.
and he's pulling back.
Yeah, he's pulling back to 2 Zealot warp in. Like, that's going to make all the difference. Meanwhile, INSANITYwOLF's just going to push out with his tanks and re-siege them, and now he's free to take his second and third base if he wants to. Shitload. Oh, he's going like Sterling style and pulling all his SCVs with him. And they're going to auto-repair the mech. They're going to absorb damage from the Protoss units. And,
And he says you mad back to him.
yeah.
Oh.
What's he doing in his main? Did he leave any SCVs behind to continue his economy a little bit, or did he pull absolutely everything?
Just a little bit. I mean,
So yeah,
he's got
and,
3 minerals, but he's definitely all-inning here.
yeah, this is totally all in, and I think it's gonna win. Look at Leed's base. What does he have waiting for him?
Stalkers.
Yeah, stalkers are gonna get shit upon, and they don't have blink. So they're not particularly agile stalkers, and this is just like a numbers game, and LEET has lost it. 80 supply to 40 supply, tank siege up, and he does, I mean, he gets a good force field on the ramp. That's going to keep a dozen Marines and SCVs out, but that's not going to be enough for 8 stalkers to do anything here. And INSANITYwOLF's just going to roll the mineral line and take this pretty easily, I think.
Yeah, I would say this game's done. And easy. LEET has left the game.
That's fucking hilarious. I like that. Like, I don't like shit talking at all, but when someone else does it first, like, fair game. It is totally fine. And when you're 73 supply to your enemy's 11, that's a great time to say easy. I would have liked pussy. I would have liked nigger faggot. I would have liked